and welcome back to Pirate Adventures. Now, where we left off, we just left a rather mysterious hut. Very odd people staying within it, where the players were able to retrieve their health potions and also learn a little bit more about certain things, like Haiss Zoro coming by, and these drones that are apparently missing. Is there anything you guys want to do before you go onto the ship?
Yes. Can I go in and buy a components pouch?
Okay, for brevity sakes, that'll be 25 gold. You can just remove it.
Yep.
Add it to your inventory. Anything else from anybody else? Quick buys?
I'm
good.
Rope, I guess, just because it's always useful to have rope.
Rope?
Mm-hmm.
I think, actually, yeah, they
got enough
will
rope
have
on the ship.
rope. But, yeah, there will be a lot of rope on the ship. Are you sure?
Didn't you also have like a pack that also has rope with it as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have rope.
I don't seem to have a pack on my
Never had
inventory. I'll have a look. Okay, forget the rope. I'll just get it from the... Can I just say I get some rope from the ship?
You'll be able to get like 50 feet of rope from the ship that is probably spare.
Alright, I'll just add rope to my inventory then.
I can say that for sure.
Yeah, I've got 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, if you picked any of the like starter packs, like the Explorer's pack or anything like that, it will have it.
I don't seem to have one. Maybe I did it deliberately, or maybe I overlooked it. I can't remember.
Potential, don't know. I don't know how.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thing has
I'll do it.
It is a Zoro thing to do after all.
Yeah, it could very well be deliberate.
Okay, so yep, you guys get back to the ship fine. Give the potions over to Linta, Branimir, Captain Bloodbeard pats you all on the back, and then you'll be sailing for about a week. Now, it's smooth sailing for a few good days. Is there anything anybody wants to do as general? Any particular jobs?
Crow's nest.
Crow's nest?
Jobs-wise, I'll probably just help out wherever needed, and again, just be doing undead-related research.
Okay. Can
I'll
you
practice with various people, like sword fighting?
practice sword fighting with various people? Okay.
Well,
I do wonder what Zoro's like actual job is on this ship, because he doesn't ever seem to actually do
manages
anything.
to get away with doing very
Mostly
little.
avoiding.
And just uses up all the rum supply.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it.
I do wonder why
Eating out.
Bloodbeard keeps him around. Like, you know,
He's more of a cost.
Yeah.
yeah, he's more of a liability.
Is Alarias just boatswaining, or is he doing anything else? Trying to learn anything?
Yeah, he's getting better at his boatswain duties and
Yeah, covering that
finding his
knowledge.
new knowledge and evocation spells, and I don't know, practicing that.
Okay. Tim,
Swabbing decks.
swabbing decks. Don't want to practice your knots still?
Yes, definitely in between, for sure.
Cool. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
If I see him, I might try and encourage him to basically skip his duty and come and drink with me.
Come and what? Come and like practice spar.
No, come and drink. Oh, we'll spar as well.
Drink.
It's like drink and spar. That's what they're
Jeez,
like.
bad influence.
I mean, as you know, Tortle would not take much convincing. Pretty much anything Zoro tells him to do, he will do at this point.
Such a bad role model, man.
Yeah.
Zoro, I might have to cut you off if it gets extreme.
No,
You cut off.
Reason.
He just
Yeah.
sends Tim in for him.
I think if you do that every day, Zoro, eventually the quartermaster Salvador is probably going to put a hand on your shoulder and say,
Not
"Do work, no more drinking."
not every day, but he's taken a liking to Tortle Tim. Kind of wants to spend some quality time with him.
Okay, cool. On your boatswaining duties, Alarias, you might notice that the rum supply is going a little bit faster than you'd expect.
Yeah, I'm
And-
gonna go investigate with Salvador.
I'm just going to say now, you both know the culprit is
Oh,
Zoro.
it's not hard, is it? The only one drinking clearly on the. He's not going to be subtle about it, is he?
I am gonna say to Salvador, I think we should cut him off.
Oh, whoa.
At least reduce his intake.
Never had to cut off crew member before. Usually fairly tempered, which is surprising.
but think how angry other people will get if suddenly we run out of so much rum. All the rum's gone. Could cause
You're right.
havoc.
I'll keep eye on him. Keep him down to 3 tankards per night.
Wow.
That sounds good.
What have I been limited to? It broke.
You've been
it broke up.
limited to 3 tankards per night, and every time you exceed that limit, Salvador's just going to come up to you, put a hand on your shoulder, and stop you drinking every time you try to go for one.
Slash gamble with other people to get more boost.
Wow.
We'll see how that goes. Something else you notice, Alarias. Can you roll a general intelligence check for me?
Okay. 15.
The amount of food that's being eaten seems like you're feeding one more mouth than you actually have. So it looks like someone's probably taking seconds.
It's not me this time.
Or
Interesting.
there's an extra crew member.
You haven't seen anyone take seconds, so you're not sure.
I mean, I'll go straight. How does a yeah? I'll go straight to Salvador with that. Any ideas who it could be?
So, not seeing anybody pinching. Keep eye out during.
You had a rogue, right?
Yeah, we got that
Yes,
guy off the
but-
thing, but that's been guess counted for.
A lot.
Yeah.
That's counting him.
So, but he could be stealing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could be.
Keep eye on new one. I'll do so.
Okay.
And speaking of the new one, at some point during, I think probably the second or third day, he's gonna come up to you, Zoro, doing whatever the hell you're doing, and he's just gonna suddenly burst out with like, you know what I don't understand? Why are they called portholes? What's wrong with starboard holes? What's wrong with stern holes? Why are they bloody called portholes? I just don't get it. What's so favoritism about port? It's just left. Anyway, that's just a little Easter egg for you.
Could imagine Zoro just go.
I dropped out of the course. I don't know what just happened.
Oh,
Oh no,
Oh man.
Sorry, I was installing a driver and it took me out of
it's
scope.
it's fine. It's just a little Easter egg of you can watch it back. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you missed it. You missed it.
That's it.
I've always dropped out the worst time.
To be fair, it's probably what Zoro's reaction would be anyway. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What?
Alright, we'll say it's in character. I'll watch it later.
On the 4th night, you all have a reasonable sleep, but suddenly you're all woken up by a scream. You're all in. What do you guys do?
Human scream.
A human scream.
Are we
Male or
are we
female?
all in the hammocks or?
You're in the hammocks. Apart from Alarias, who's in his quarters. You'll all be resting fine at this point.
Male or female, Arthur?
Roll a perception check.
Ooh, interesting.
So all of us apart from Alarias sleep in the same place, like within like spitting distance of each other, or what's
Yeah,
kind
pretty much. You're pretty much spitting distance. If you guys want to like try to yoink the hammocks that are closest to each other, for
40.
solidarity or whatever.
I think Gruzeel would like fall out of the hammock and like just stand up and be like, what happened? Ooh.
14, Arthur. Can I tell what it is?
It sounds like a young boy.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
boy.
Okay, I'll run over to where I think it's coming from, but I won't draw my
Okay,
weapons or anything.
you hear it.
If I see Zoro, then If I see Zoro, and then I'll go in that way.
Tim would follow as well.
I'll go as well. I don't know who's closest, but
Okay, so when you eventually get to the Kethra, are you going
I'm
or
gonna
not?
stay in bed.
Oh, that's fair. So the rest of you, when you get into the kitchens, you see that the young cabin boy who's helping out Cronley in the kitchen is crying, and Crunley standing over him, saying, "Come on, boy. It's fine. There's nothing there. You were just dreaming again. It's just dark. Calm down. I'm sorry, lads. He has nightmares."
What, he's
What
awake?
night,
child.
Isn't he supposed to be, like, working?
Yeah, we were just finishing up, but sometimes he dozes off because it's so late in the evening.
How old is this
Earn
kid?
your keep, boy.
He's only like 11.
Jesus, why we haven't
I'll
little kid
step
on board?
forward and I'll ask him. What did you dream about?
It had, it slashed at me
Where did it slash at you?
right across the chest.
Is his shirt slashed? Look very unimpressed.
Tim steps forward and he looks quite harrowed. What did the beast slash you with, child?
It has long, sharp fingers.
Oh, this is bad news.
I don't know. He looks fine.
It's just a nightmare. Yeah, there's no proof that you've been hurt, kid. You're fine. Just a nightmare.
Just
Let me just check if that thing...
don't leave me alone, Mr. Crunley. I'm not going to leave you alone. Just calm down.
Yeah, someone should keep tabs on this kid, I think.
Yeah,
Currently.
someone.
Don't worry yourself, lads. I'll deal with it. It's fine.
Has this happened
He's just a
before?
silly boy.
I'm gonna
How long
try-
has this been happening?
Can I, like, poke him in the chest?
Sure.
Like, lightly.
Ow!
It's only lightly, though.
He's not going to do that.
You big
Um,
dude.
Can I try detect magic?
Yeah?
It's only a 30 foot radius, but like surrounding the child, myself, and the other players at the very least.
Okay.
Kethra, she's not there.
30 feet, and it doesn't go through walls, does it?
No, so it kind of just be just the kitchen, right?
Yeah, you're just in the kitchen.
Yeah. So kitchen will do.
I'll look around for any unattended drinks.
I'll look for any kind... For goodness sake. I'll look,
I'll be giving
I'll
some
look,
daggers.
All the drinks have been barreled, for one.
I'll look
What-
for
what
any
the rest of
kind. I'll look for any kind of like tracks, footprints that don't match the people in the room.
Okay, roll a survival check, Sunny. Alarias, what are you doing?
Just keeping tabs on this kid. Droid doesn't freak
the-
out.
Okay.
The annoying thing is, I have a feeling I know what it is, and I've just checked. It's not in the player's handbook, the monster manual. It's like, god damn it. 19.
19. Can't find any tracks.
Do I get nothing from the detect magic?
Alarias, the boy's just sniffling. And you can't get anything in here.
Okay, it does last 10 minutes, so I think I can move around whilst
Yeah,
I'm using
you
it,
can
right?
you can move around with it because it's technically it's on you, isn't it?
Yes, itself. So it's 30 feet around me, and I can see like the aura and stuff.
Yeah. So
Cool.
you can definitely detect magic, but in this room you can't see anything.
Okay.
Having not found any drinks, I'll turn back to the boy and say to him, "How have you had this nightmare before?"
No, it's not a nightmare. It's right there. And
There?
he points at the door.
I'll
Which
look at the
door?
The door that goes back up towards the quarters and then back up towards the main deck.
Is his
Are you telling me something ran off through that door?
Yeah.
out of interest? I'm assuming he's got like a jerkin or something, like a shirt that covering up his chest.
Yeah.
Have you actually checked your chest?
I checked his shirt to
Certain,
find out.
well, certain creatures can pass through certain materials.
He starts like freaking out. He rips his shirt off and throws it on the floor. What do you mean?
Is there a mark on his chest?
No.
I have to be honest, kid. Why would someone come here to kill you? I mean, you're not that important.
Wow.
Jesus.
Did it say anything to you?
No, it just
Yeah.
Just-
don't do it.
went to attack me and then it ran off.
Right. I'm gonna go up there and
Yes.
check, and if there's nothing there, I expect you to give me your share of the drinks.
Wow.
I don't have a share of the drinks.
Well, you got to go get one, and then you got to give it to me. Alright.
No, Zoro, that isn't how it works.
Tim
Damn
will
it.
free for Zoro off by pushing him towards the door. Just come on, we must investigate.
Alright, fine. I'll stomp grumpily out towards the door,
He's a privileged child.
where he claims it went. Zoro doesn't believe it. He's just fed up.
So yeah, we'll move through up to the deck, like you said, right?
Yeah, we'll follow
Yep.
through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone stay with a child? Of
Yeah,
interest?
I'll stay with the child.
Nah, I'm not interested in that kid.
Okay. Right, interesting. Okay, so as you go up, you can't see anything magical, and then you get a faint glow on the captain's quarters.
I get a faint glow.
Yeah, you get a faint glow. It's like creaked through the door. You know how light pierces through like a door edges.
Okay.
You kind of get like a faint aura coming through the door.
Cool. And so is it just me, Zoro, and Gruzeel on deck?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
so
that's yeah. Sorry, there is Finn at the helm,
okay.
and he sort of looks down, kind of questioningly at why you guys are there.
Huddle at this point while he's staring at us.
Okay.
I detect something suspicious in the captain's quarters.
Oh,
Perhaps we should investigate.
I don't,
And,
think, I don't think the captain's going to let us in.
He pulls them both close.
Oh.
I've had word of treachery on board the ship.
When?
Treachery.
Treachery. I know not.
What?
You had word,
No.
but you don't know
This-
from who.
This from who?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know from who.
Yes, yeah, no, I do know from who. From the heavens, from the gods above, the greatest guide of all.
I just look up at the sky.
I was going to grumble about needing more drink.
Anyway, I sense some perhaps demonic presence in the captain's quarters. We must be wary. Perhaps we should fetch the others, or
No. If there's a demon in there, then I can keep up in the ship too long. I can do with a fight.
yes.
We
I
can
know you're
always,
capable enough to do it on your own.
like yell for the others.
No need. I'm going to go up to the door. Captain, we're coming in! And I'm just going to like kick it down.
I mean, that may have been a bit much. Now I know that we're coming.
blazes is?
You know, subtlety,
Comes
stealth.
out.
You know.
It's terrible.
Tim
So-
walks across the doorway.
Tim, when you get through the doorway, the
Through-
magic, the magic you see isn't any kind of being. The magic you see is in fact on the floor, and it's the two katanas that Bloodbeard wields.
Oh shit.
What's Bloodbeard doing?
He's in his hammock and he's just kind of like swinging between like, what in blazes? What are you doing in here?
Captain, we've heard word there's a demon here. We're here for your protection.
Downstairs.
There's been a mix-up.
Detect magic
I'm
allows
so
you
glad
to
I'm not
tell
there.
the type of magic that is on things. So for those swords, you know it is an evocation.
Not what kind it is or anything.
No, I don't think you get any further than that. It's just that it's evocation magic.
So we want to be stealing those at some point.
Wow.
So
I mean, if that's what Tortle Tim would think to do.
Oh,
I look at Tim and I say, Tim, where's the demon?
oh.
Get the hell out of my cabin!
Captain, there's a demon.
I don't see any bloody demon.
Tim,
Get out!
what do you think?
It was just a simple pirate prank. You see, I must have been mistaken.
Zoro's gonna nod, like quite impressed.
A prank!
Wow.
no.
Oh, you see,
You're trying to prank me!
no,
My
no.
best to learn the way
We
his-
believe there's some kind of like demon on board. Apparently, it like attacked one of the
I'm gonna make
11-year-old.
Very simple for you.
Okay.
Get out of my cabin
Alright,
now.
Alright, I think we should we should go.
Take our leave.
Now!
Okay.
I'll elbow Tim on the way out and be like, nice.
Of course, if you got a kick out of it, he might have your rum rations reinstated, you see.
Wow.
Sorry,
Tim,
was
I like
breaking on
you
both
more
fronts
involved
there.
with each day.
I wouldn't be surprised if he cut him off completely.
I don't know. Captain wouldn't do that.
Wow, I don't know.
Right. So we're all in agreement that kid was full of shit, right?
Foolish child, though. Some of what he said does ring true.
Which bits?
I am familiar with such a beast.
Oh,
It has visited me in my nightmares.
oh my goodness.
What? What do you mean?
I've suffered the same damage the boy has.
I look at Tim's chest.
Your abs look fine.
Some form of mental damage, you see. It's quite like that.
A
Perhaps this
creature.
beast can only harm you in your dreams.
Nothing's visited me in my dreams.
I'm trying
Do
to-
you dream, Zoro?
Hmm. I have been drinking a lot recently.
Zoro, you definitely dream.
Can I? I can't think of any, but can I do
Surprised
it?
there's the capacity to.
Can I do a check for any creatures that attack in dreams?
Yeah, you try to do a history check. Try
Can
to
I
think-
like sniff around and see if I
Yeah,
smell any stuff?
Yeah, there's no. That was a nat one.
No,
No.
yeah, you've got nothing. You can't. Nothing comes to mind. Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
Kethra has gone back to sleep, by the way, as well.
Cool.
Sniff the
Yeah.
air.
So you'll be comfy.
I
You're
just-
sniffing out.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing Zoro would do. He'll kind of like just sniff the air, see if you
Yeah,
can get. any-
bugger all. Nothing. Don't even have to roll for that one. You
Well-
you know, got nothing.
If-
See air.
I've done my sniffing and I don't smell anything.
It could be whatever it is attacking from afar. We probably can't get to it anyway.
But how do we find something which haunts dreams?
We don't.
Fall asleep.
Hmm.
Perhaps find some way of entering one another's dreams.
I mean, I don't think I'll be able to climb into your head.
Tell you what, Tim. How about me and you switch hammocks tonight?
You're a genius.
I don't think that's how that works.
Perhaps if we both drink as much as you do ordinarily, we
That's
will
it.
both get the mindset.
You two are coming with me. We need to go to the kitchen to get some booze immediately.
It's in the
What
middle of the
time is-
night. I want to go to sleep.
Alright, Tim, me and you. We're gonna do it.
Yes, a scouting mission, if you will. We will
Yes.
report back, Gruzeel. Don't you worry.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Good
Oh my
night,
God.
people.
I'm gonna grab Tim and like drag him off to the kitchen.
Gruzeel's gonna go back to bed.
Tim, in the last
Mm-hmm.
minute of your detect magic, in the last second,
Oh my god.
you get a little touch of something that you can't quite tell.
No direction, no nothing.
No
Is it alarming?
direction, just a little touch of something. You can't quite tell what kind of, if it's like an item, like the captain's was, or if it was something else.
And it doesn't seem friendly.
Well,
Doesn't seem
you
friendly.
don't know.
Nothing, just magic.
By
Just a magic tinge.
That's fine.
I've just
have been my imagination.
I've just had a look at detect magic, by the way.
Mhm.
It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So it can, in
Yep.
theory, go through the walls. Because I'm
Yeah.
assuming the walls are made
It
out of wood.
depends on, yeah. It's like, depending on how thick the
The
wood
thickness.
Yeah.
Alarias, what are you doing? Are you going back to sleep?
I'm waiting for them to come back and keep it tabs on the kid.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you gonna...
So when they come back to the kitchen and then try to start drinking, Alarias is there when you try to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut him off.
Wow.
Elias, this is your
Zoro.
mission.
What number?
Look, Elias, this isn't about
must
me and my
understand.
drinking, my possible alcoholism. Okay, this is about a
is that
mission.
your 4th drink? Yay or nay?
Elias, you don't understand. Tim, tell him.
It's a scouting mission, you see. We are to delve into one another's dreams.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
This is the only
Can't
way
be
to hunt the
serious, can
beast.
you?
You must understand being a filthy magic user yourself. Sometimes you
Wow.
have to think outside of the box for these things.
Filthy.
Yes, you are.
This is a turtle, man.
He has called your magic filthy in the past.
As it has.
Wow.
I'm just gonna make a firewall with my hand. He's
You
not
do not
filthy, man.
scare
The
me.
boy is there crying, and now he's like
Wait, not
weeping.
Wow.
How many drinks did we get in, like, before being cut off, or was it immediate?
It was immediate. He was already there.
Alarias, look, I'll take full responsibility, okay? But we need to track down this evil ghost killer, and the only way to do that is by having some drink right now.
No, getting drunk isn't gonna help anything.
But I don't get drunk.
Quiet, boy.
Let's wait for the tag boy. Listen,
Just
think
nibbling
about
at
the boy.
corner.
It's flawless. We'll lure the ghost murderer in by getting drunk. He'll attack us in our dreams, and then we get him.
Our minds will be weakened, you see.
And you're sure about this?
Yes.
100%. Can't fail.
Would you like to join us?
Hell no. I don't want to get attacked in my dreams.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll let you have one drink each, and that's it.
Come on, Alarias. We need to weaken ourselves so the ghost can come after us. I used to have a drink for breakfast. Okay, it's not gonna cut it.
Zoro, the more vulnerable you are, the more drunk you are, the least likely you are to win.
You are
Alright, two drinks each. Fine.
2 drinks each.
Yeah.
No, 3. That's your limit, Zoro.
3 drinks each. All right, you're twisting my arm here.
Does Tim have a limit? What's the normal limit?
Tim doesn't have a limit.
Usually you're all quite paced enough to be okay, but with Zoro's constant drinking,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
some days people might have like 1 tankard or 2 or something, and then the odd day there'll be like 4 or 5, and then Zoro is like constantly 4 to 5 tankards a day.
Alright, I'm gonna drink
So-
three then.
Tim's going to attempt to defuse the situation and get Alarias to go to bed, and
Okay.
just get Zoro to accept, air quotes, the camera's off, that he's only going to have 3 drinks. Would that be a deception roll to make Alarias
Yes,
go?
100%
Yeah.
that would be a deception roll.
Uh,
Contested, so if you want to roll insight, Alarias.
Yeah, I'll roll insight.
Zoro will like kind of like nod along. You know, he's gonna play along with it.
No.
That's a nat 1 from me.
Wow.
Okay, so I don't need to roll then.
Well, you never
No,
know.
I
You
think
could
that-
you
I
could get
think
in that
that's
one as
enough
well.
of a-
You never know.
If you get in that one, then it's recontested.
Oh, okay.
It's possible.
21.
Yeah. That's wow.
Yeah, I think with that, you two are going to bed with probably no drinks.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I tried. I don't even know how I roleplay that.
You did good, Tim. You did
He
good.
probably
Alright.
sees you winking at Zoro.
Yeah.
Found out and starts puking and stuff.
Alright, Tim. At the very least, we'll swap hammocks tonight.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
No, you did good, Tim. You did good. You're
When you
trying to-
start crying, the kid starts crying
Oh
more.
my god.
You guys got to pull yourself together. Supposed to be pirates here. This
It's true.
is embarrassing.
I did not expect any of this to happen. Right, okay, so you guys eventually you go to bed and you swap hammocks.
Yeah, I'm also gonna put on. How big is the Tortle skull I've got?
Oh my god.
Big enough to sit on top of your head, but it won't like fit your head.
Alright, I'll do that. I want to like become the Tortle so that it attacks me.
I don't know if I have any way of becoming Zoro.
That's so
but-
creepy.
Dude, you could
It's like
headbutt
it's a
someone
cube
else.
bone.
People are
Basically.
100% gonna wake up and see that.
Basically like Cubone, I guess.
Basically Cubone at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah, Cubone, like the skull doesn't fit, so it's just on the top of his head,
Yeah.
like a very tall hat.
Wow.
Okay, so Alarias, can you roll deception for me when you get into your quarters?
Ooh. That's more like ooh.
Yeah.
Oh god damn, 9.
Oh.
I can
No,
see.
go to bed, feel comfy.
I don't sense any magic.
Nope. Right. The morning
Comes
comes.
a memory feat.
Does anything happen in my dream?
No. Both of you sleep easy till the morning. Okay, so the morning comes. You guys go out for breakfast. Get up for breakfast. Everything's as well.
Okay.
And you continue on with your original plans.
Wait,
Till-
can I track down that kid over breakfast?
Yeah, you want to track down that kid?
Yeah, I'll just go up to him and be like, "Stop crying yet, kid."
Nope. Can't find him.
Oh, I can't find him.
Oh no.
Oh,
Whoa.
wait, who's the guy who was with him? The cook guy?
Crunley.
Yeah, I'll find Cranley.
You find Crunley looking around the ship, panicked.
Are you looking for the boy Cranley by any chance?
Yeah, you seen him?
No. How long's he been with the crew for?
Quite a while since the little lad was probably about 6.
Right.
He's only about 10 now.
Well, if you find him, can you let me know?
Yeah, of course.
If you don't find him, can you also let me know?
I mean, yeah, well, I'm gonna keep trying to look for him, aren't I?
I tell you what, if you haven't found him by the end of tomorrow, can you come grab me?
End of time.
I know
Wow.
tomorrow, Jesus. That's
Okay.
quite
I'm sorry. Well, I have to command to you. I'm the bloody cook. I've got things to do.
I'll come find you tomorrow. Okay.
Great, lovely. It's a date.
Worth
You just hear him sort
worth
of
asking
kicking.
the crow's nest if she saw anything. Well, whoever runs the crow's nest at night.
Mellorin would be in it at
They'd
night.
be looking out to like water though, wouldn't they? Not really like in
Yeah,
the
but
ship.
you see a lot about if they saw someone like walking off or being taken away,
Yeah,
they'd
I'll-
see it.
I'll track them down as well over the course of the
Okay,
day.
so Melorin's around.
Hey, Malarin.
Such,
He
Sorry.
looks at you with a glare.
such a good bad start.
I was just how's it going? Up in the old crow's nest.
She continues to look at you with a glare.
Great. Well, I was just wondering if you saw anything weird last night. Any cook's boys walking around?
She looks at you questioningly, but still glaring at you.
I see. It's good info. Well, if you see anything, can you let me know?
She still kind of looks questioningly, shrugs it off, and walks away.
Good
Smooth.
talk. Good talk.
Okay. Oh dear.
Did you try to talk to anyone else?
Uh,
Does anyone want to try to talk to anyone else?
do I know where like the boy sleeps? Like, is there like a big living, like sleeping area?
He sleeps in the big quarters, same as you, communal
Oh.
area.
I'll just ask some like random sort of deck people, like, do they know this boy, basically? And I'll stop when I find someone who knows him,
Yeah.
or like sleeps near him or something like that.
I suppose I would kind of check where he. I mean, we don't sleep in set places, do we? We sleep wherever.
Oh yeah, you sleep wherever.
Yeah, so he's not going to have like his things.
Oh,
are
there's
here.
not like a fixed area.
If you're looking for his things, you find a little teddy bear.
Oh,
That's fine.
But that's it. But that's it though.
Yeah, that's it.
Can I
Clothes on
take
his
the-
back and the teddy bear.
Can I take the teddy bear?
Yes, you can take the teddy bear.
Oh my God.
You want to add it to your inventory? Add
Yeah.
teddy bear in notes.
I'll show it to Tim. Tim, look.
Deeply saddening.
Can you do any magic, Tim, and like find him from this teddy bear?
Let me get back to you on that.
Okay. I'll keep the bear though. You just
Definitely keep the bear.
I'm trying to think who else I would. Who would be even
what you would-
awake.
By the way, what you would discern, Zoro, from like asking around, is that his name was Billy,
Billy the kid.
and yeah, Billy the kid,
Wow.
and yeah, he's about 10 years old, and he's been there for 4 years, working under the cook to learn the trade. Not much else is known about him. He mainly keeps to himself. All that.
Tim has got nothing to help.
I can't even think of anything to.
Not at this level, at least.
I can cast Detect Magic and try myself. And see if I've got any luck.
I mean, if you want to go round 2 with that, you can. But it's up to you. Like, technically, you may or may not have any suspicion. He could have run off, could have jumped ship.
Yeah, kid's dead, man.
I mean, if you.
Could be hiding somewhere. At this point, you don't really
Storeroom?
know.
Like, is it worth checking the storeroom?
Yeah, I can check that. I can check all the little crooks and crannies of the
Yeah,
ship.
'cause-
Roll a perception check for me, Alarias.
We were pretty mean to him, so it would make sense if he was hiding.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think
'Cause
Zoro would wait
if you
until
were,
the,
if you
the
were
cook got
scared like that, you'd go either. You'd either look for protection, which isn't,
Crow's nest.
or you'd go somewhere you think the monster or the creature wouldn't find you. Basically, that's where you would, in theory, go.
there. Off the ship.
Well, maybe. I mean, that's if you go completely insane. But that's why kind of storage, hiding in the storage area, kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, crow's nest potentially. But then you'd think
I
someone
asked
would have
about
found
the
him.
crow's nest first.
Someone would have found him. Like surely.
Yeah.
No, I only got 12.
Only got 12. He's not in any of the barrels. Nor in any of the storage boxes.
I think Zoro would wait until he gets back to the cook. So I'll just wait until like I would go and speak to the cook, basically.
Yep, gets to that day, still no Billy. Some more of the
He's
crew are
just
now
made-
searching for him.
Yeah, I would have said, I probably would have told Salvatore and the captain or something.
Yeah, more of the crew will be now like searching for him, and a few of the officers even.
Hmm.
Bloodbeard is taking a surprising interest in finding him.
So one of
Can I have a-
Bloodbeard's kids, is it?
Can I have a chat with Bloodbeard?
Did the kid not have similar red hair like Bloodbeard?
Nope, the kid did not have red hair.
Illegitimate
The
son.
kid was brunette and dirty looking.
Can I pull aside Bloodbeard at some point?
Oi.
Captain, I'm just curious. What have you heard what the kid was saying before he vanished?
Oh, he currently told me some kind of creature, nothing but childish natters of nightmares and such.
Well, where could he have gone? Otherwise, I kind of feel like maybe there's something to his story.
Well, it's either that, or we could accept the more reasonable answer, and he got so scared he jumped off board, couldn't swim, drowned. But I'd like to find out first, because I don't like me crew losing their life to the sea, if I can do something about it.
I mean, you'd think if he jumped off the ship, the Merrin or whatever would have noticed. I mean, it's
I think it's pretty noisy, and
I mean, yeah, exactly.
at night time the ocean would be pitch black.
yeah. I mean, you'd hear a splash easily of someone falling in.
Yeah. Well, those
Depends on
stars.
how he jumped
was it
out.
Like, was it
Well,
like
if
a
he was
starry
like
night?
a professional diver, I don't think he's gonna.
Don't know. If it's like a rough water as well, you'd hear lots of splashing against the boat.
Are you off travelling at full speed?
I guess.
Full speed, alright.
There's lots of creaks, lots of natural noises that occur on the ship.
Also, you will all know there are plenty of ways for a small boy to jump off a ship without having to go off the side of the top deck.
Just that window.
Out
You
the
can
poop
fit
deck.
through the porthole.
Portholes.
Yep.
Arthur, can I start asking the crew if any of them have had similar dreams? Like,
None of them have.
How big?
So just
how
the boy and Tim.
Seemingly so.
God.
how big are the cannon holes?
Porthole.
No, the cannon. So the whole of the cannon.
Yeah,
the cannon where the cannonball
the
goes in.
whole of the cannon. The
Yeah.
whole of the cannon is about yayish
Yeah,
big.
he's not getting in there. Again, it's a place to
Tim-
hide. Where would you hide? You hide in the cannon.
Tim, when did you have this dream exactly, and what exactly happened?
Last night, right, Arthur?
Yeah, last night. Unless you've waited. Oh no, you've waited around a couple of days. So.
It's been a couple of days since.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, I suppose this isn't the morning after anymore, is it?
No, this wouldn't be the morning after anymore, so it would be a couple nights ago. And you haven't had the same dream since, and it's only when you were having that dream you
Yeah.
particularly saw it.
Let me refer to my dream journal.
Oh my god.
The dream journal.
Oh my.
Can I speak to Mellerin and see if she speaks any more to me than she would do to Zoro?
Yeah, you can try. She's currently in the crow's nest probably at this point.
Well, I mean, that's part of my duties as well. So
Yeah.
Tim would reveal that he was plunged into some watery depths, and he got clawed and he woke up,
I
same as
mean-
the kid.
Could you tell me exactly what you were doing before you went to bed?
Before I went to bed,
You know what
Let's
those
just-
watery depths are described like, by the way. I'm just gonna.
Oh, okay. If you know,
Yeah.
please
Oh.
elaborate.
sorry, me or Haiss, you saying that? too?
You know exactly what those watery depths are like.
Yes,
you know.
yeah.
Cool. Just checking
fine.
when you.
Yeah. I've got it up here now. It's fine. It's what Tim would think was important, I think.
Okay, cool.
No, yeah. I said the 4 claw marks. Then I woke up. Before I went to bed.
Were we not drinking together like usual?
I've already tried drinking.
This dream, this is it was when my when our Lord above contacted me, so perhaps it could have something to do with that.
Tell me more about this Lord above.
Joyleth.
Oh, you haven't heard of the Majesty of Joyleth, the All Mother.
If you could give me like a.
She gives life to everything on this planet. Sometimes even more life than one thing could even have, and it spills out, and all the life
Wow.
to everything around it.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about what happens to you when you die, Zoro?
Oh,
Let's skip that bit.
Sorry, much to learn.
What did she say to you specifically?
Sorry, I do need to check that back.
And why didn't you mention this to her?
I did. No. So the dream was about her warning me that there was a malevolent presence on the ship, and I warned you and Gruzeel about it.
I warned you and Gruzeel about it, but you wouldn't listen.
Oh, I was probably drinking.
Perhaps not the captain.
Malevolent presence on the ship.
Someone is not to be trusted, I feel. I know.
Any clues as to who this someone would be?
No, she was irritatingly vague.
She just said someone's not to be trusted.
Well, something. But it has to be someone, surely. There are no beasts aboard this ship other than I. Ha ha
That's so amazing.
Oh my god.
Sorry. She said that she should be careful of those you trust.
Tim, have you ever heard of the good cop, bad cop routine?
Oh, you will have to explain it to me on the
Right.
way.
Me and you are going to get down to the bottom of this. You're the good cop, I'm the bad cop.
Who are you interrogating?
Can I go around like accosting various deckhands and like interrogating them to see if they seem like nervous or like shifty or anything like that?
Wow.
Tim will assist.
Tim, yeah, we'll lead with Tim asking the questions, and if they're giving Tim a hard time, then Zoro's gonna go in.
After about 5 or 6 people that you do this to, Salvador and Bloodbeard are gonna come to both of you. Just be like, what exactly gives you the right to accost my crew?
Captain, we're just trying to get to the bottom of what's a dangerous threat.
Aye, but there are methods, and quite frankly, neither of you are officers on this ship, and either of you could be the culprit of this situation. Now, I am not one to think of any of my people as ones that would do such a thing, especially considering how much everybody loved Billy.
Wow.
He'll do that in character, then kind of sort of turn it into a cough.
What's so funny about me saying Billy?
Nothing, Captain. It's a very serious situation.
Right. Now, stop investigating and interrogating my people. Cronley said the boy was upset. If he got scared enough, he could have jumped ship. If that's what it is, then that's what it is. If we don't find him on board, that's probably what happened, unless somebody finds blood or any kind of other witness to what happened. And so far, nothing.
So your investigations have turned up nothing either.
Aye.
Very well.
They'll take their leave. I'd love a huddle.
Can I speak to Melerin first?
Yeah, you can speak to Melerin first.
Because just in case there might be information. This Billy situation.
Yes.
That can't happen, right?
Oh, she's speaking to him.
I don't. No.
We can't have a kid be able to jump off the ship without anyone knowing.
Well,
He
the
he
big
was.
ship. If he's quiet enough.
We shouldn't let this happen. We failed him.
Yes. Yes, we did. But if Billy was able to get off this ship without me knowing, then Billy wanted to get off this ship badly. Because I didn't see anything, and I was up all night. And nothing escapes this eye.
That I do not doubt. No. It concerns me that whoever or whatever caused Billy to wanting to do this, surely it's going to happen again.
I don't like it. Billy was the only kid on board. Shouldn't have happened to him. But all I'm going to say is we need to keep an eye out, you and I.
Agreed. Do you have any suspicions on anybody?
I've known this crew a long time, most of them. Not something unless anyone snapped. There's that new roguish fellow that came on board with that Zoro guy, but even though he's strict, yes, that Zoro himself. And though, you know, this Johnny, whatever his name is a bit of a scumbag, doesn't seem to me like any kind of child killer. Also, what would benefit him?
Obvious.
Exactly. And while he is a scumbag, he doesn't seem stupid.
Could it be linked to the changeling doppelganger person we killed before?
No,
Could it be the fleet?
maybe. But what would they want with Billy?
Any way to weaken us, to delay us in getting to the ghost ship?
Well, if that's the case, then carry on making haste. I suggest that perhaps you sleep with your pistol locked.
Oh, I do already.
That's a good girl. She...
How old is Tim?
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Tim, how old are you?
Tim is young.
How
For a
young is
Tortle.
young?
I think me and Arthur settled on like 25, somewhere between 20 and 30, which is
Oh, that's...
like that's before Tortles hit maturity,
It's
right?
it's like the age of like 14, 15
Yeah.
for a human.
That's very interesting information.
Very interesting indeed.
Perhaps.
So, Tim taking Zoro aside at the next chance they get after being told off by the captain.
Yep. Alarias, what are you doing all of this?
I'm gonna go up to Bloodbeard and Salvador.
Okay, we'll ham.
They can
we'll
do their bit first.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
Gruzeel will be like around the deck doing his normal duties as well, so he's, just carrying on.
Yeah, you're still making full speed towards that ghost ship because Bloodbeard can't
Yeah.
waste any time.
I mean, this is pretty clearly a cover-up.
You think the captain's in on it?
I feel they don't want us to discover something about this phantom kidnapper,
Huh.
phantom child snatcher.
But what motive would the captain have?
I don't know, but we would. It would serve us well to keep our heads down. Perhaps we should report what we know back to the others.
Yeah, let's call a team huddle. Well, I think maybe one of us should take turns watching over you as well, because
Me?
you're the only one. I've always had the dream, right, Tim?
Yes, I suppose.
Don't worry, Tim. I've got your back.
Right.
All right, let's see if we can rustle up the others. I think they need to hear this.
Yep.
Alarias, what were you doing before this, quickly?
I was just gonna question Bloodbeard about if he had any kind of cursed or magical items that could be affecting what's going on, or if he has any idea about what's going on.
I know, I actually got, well, funnily enough, you to check these blades quite a while back. Don't suppose you still know that, do you? That's that spell thing you did.
No, I can try it now if you'd like.
Oi, go ahead. And he hands you one of his blades.
It's just detect magic.
Identify.
It'll be
It's
identi-
identified
it'll
that you
be
did.
identified.
It was like, you
Ah.
you picked up some kind of pearl thing and then did it.
Shit. Yeah, I don't remember that, Captain.
Oi,
I'm under skilled at the moment.
no worries. It's understandable.
In the
It's okay.
future, give me time to train up. But I wanted to ask, with this boy going missing, he was the most vulnerable person on the ship. So my
Oh.
question is, who's the next vulnerable? Because they could be our next target.
Boy, you're not wrong. Well, I've heard Gruzeel tends to fall over sometimes. And,
He's just a clumsy bastard, though. Maybe
Oi.
maybe it's an age thing.
well, who's youngest?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know
I'm
either.
asking you.
I don't go around asking the crew their ages.
I don't keep.
Are
stuff
you
with their
fit for
ages.
service? Carry on. Great. That's pretty much my whole spectrum of questions.
Salvador, you got anything to add?
No.
Well, I guess we go around asking ages. I'm sure no one will take offence.
Okay. I'm going to skip that bit quickly and just basically say that Tim is the youngest person on board.
Okay.
Everybody else is human or just generally in human years between 20 to 40, and the odd older in this one guy in his like 60s, and then a few in their 50s, and multiple different races of their reasonable age. That's
We
just
would
the
be
quick
trying to
version.
find.
Yeah,
We
but-
would be trying to find Alarias anyway, so we'd probably bump into him.
I mean,
I
we
was,
could all do
I was
it.
gonna say, should we trust Alarias?
Whoa.
Hmm,
He's one of the officers.
That's a good point.
He's been on the ship for.
Oh, turning me against each other.
We know he doesn't like certain other races as well. Maybe his
Yes,
prejudice.
But the boy,
quite
what was the
cool.
boy? Human?
Yeah, the boy was human.
Oh, he doesn't like humans.
No,
Does
he's
he?
fine
what-
with humans and
what?
elves. He's all right with.
Oh, it's a human. Okay.
Well, wouldn't that be the perfect first target? To throw the blame onto someone else, perhaps?
But I'm not saying we shouldn't trust Alarias.
I wish
But
I did it
just-
now, for fuck's sake.
So is it us four? It's us four in a huddle, right?
So us four.
This
Okay.
this is currently the huddle while Alarias goes off
Right.
asking people their
Mhm.
ages.
What did he say to the boy, Tim? I don't remember. Or did he seem annoyed by it?
I spoke to Mellerin,
Hmm.
and she's certain that either he didn't go off the ship by normal means. That is, she's certain. Now,
Hmm.
if the boy went off the ship by sneaking via a porthole or some sort, then maybe. But that's a very slim maybe. He's got to be on the ship still somehow.
I mean, with Alarias like not remembering things, it could be that he's doing it subconsciously.
Hmm. He's got split personality.
Well, you never
I
know.
can't believe this.
I mean, what's the only other thing? I mean, who else is? No one else has had the dream apart from the boy.
Tim's had it.
Has he?
So
I've had it.
Huh.
is that because of your link to your god? Is that making you a
Or the
target?
spiritual realm, perhaps. Though, it was, I who came to the crew with the idea of pursuing the ghost ship. Perhaps I'm a high-value target for them.
But-
But the boy didn't have anything to do with the ghost shit.
I mean, the
Oh.
boy was 10, right?
Was he religious?
Tim.
Perhaps he was.
Tim. You
Yeah,
look
yeah.
very young in the face. I mean,
Why, thank you.
how Are you
I was the youngest in my tribe.
how
I'm
young?
still the youngest in my tribe.
Well, I mean, you're also the oldest in your tribe, but that's beside the point.
Gruzeel!
Sorry. But I'm wondering if this, whatever this is, likes them young.
I
Maybe.
don't want to talk about this anymore.
I mean, how old are we all?
I'm 30.
I'm 20.
I'm 27.
25 in human years.
Wait.
What are
Oh,
you in
oh,
total
but
years?
that's-
Give your total year number.
So total your age would be about 14, right? We've
Huh?
Yeah,
Young.
but
That's the other way
year
around,
is a
isn't it?
year in
Yeah,
time.
a year is a year in time.
Yeah.
So just
well in
yeah.
time
just-
to be 25. sure.
So you can, yeah,
Okay.
so just
Yeah.
say 25.
Okay.
Because we know, because this is probably
I
the
know-
first time we've all seen turtles.
Do I know
So the idea of maturity to turtles is
what are
Yeah.
turtles in? Are turtles in the? No, they're not. God damn it.
No,
mean-
none of you would know like
No.
regular total years compared
I
to
think
human
so.
years.
So I
Yeah,
guess
I think
guess
being
ages-
the youngest in his tribe is the most he can give, really,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Well,
and his age in years.
Well, this is it.
just-
I mean, if you're 25,
So-
then that means
out of
nothing.
us four, you two are the youngest, pointing to Zoro, and
Mm. I haven't had any
Yeah.
dreams though.
Maybe not yet. Maybe they'll come to you later.
I want it to come. It's not coming.
I mean, are we sure we're well equipped to handle this?
I mean, how do you fight something in a dream?
But the boy didn't just evaporate. Something must have happened to him.
Well, unless something took him.
Where have we looked? Where have we ourselves looked?
I mean, I've been doing my duties, you know.
I haven't really been looking.
Yes, we've been interrogating deckhands instead.
Yes, but the captain interfered. Seems
Mm.
suspicious.
So you fine. I'll speak to Alarias, and I will go with him and look at the storage places.
Okay.
Will you two point to Tim and Zoro? You two continue to run distraction with the captain and Salvador.
I will pray for
Gruzeel.
the boy.
Let's check out the kitchen first, and then we'll head up to the captain. I just want to see.
Gruzeel, you're well suited on the deck to keep an eye on Melerin and Dre. What's his face called? Dreyless, the rigger.
Drillelly lass.
Dreyless. Dreyless. On the deck.
Which
If I
one
look
names?
down, it's what she would do. Damn it. Because at least then, if we see anything suspicious across the four of us, we've got ourselves covered.
Okay. Meet
Okay.
back here after what? 2 hours or something? Couple of hours. Show
Yeah,
what
because then we can keep an eye on the cook.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Although,
so
how far are we away from this ghost ship?
You're about a day away.
We've
But
got-
the way I'm seeing this is by the end of this conversation and everything, you're getting into the evening of the second to last day before you end up there.
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
So
So you'll be
So
there
my-
basically by the end of tomorrow.
Tim and I will head to the kitchen because I want to check it out, and then we'll head up to the captain because I do want to speak to the captain again.
I'll go to Alarias.
Yeah, I'll just keep an eye on, just sort of do my duties, but also kind of keep an eye on people, making sure if anyone's being, I don't know, particularly shifty.
Gruzeel, roll a perception check while that's happening. Alarias and Kethra, you might as well have your conversation.
8.
Good.
I haven't
Alarias.
seen you for a while, Kethra. Where you been hiding?
Crow's nest, you know, keep an eye on things.
I think
Keep
we
on
might have a problem with Turtle Man. He might be in danger.
You know, I spoke to Melerin, and she seemed pretty confident that if the boy had jumped off the ship, she would know.
Yeah, she's
I'm-
very eagle-eyed. She would have heard something, surely.
I'm pretty certain that he's got to be on the ship somewhere. Can we go down and check down the depths of the ship? Because I don't want to go in there without your permission, of course.
That's right. I can look after your back. Let's go down.
Okay.
I guess we just do perception checks.
Yep.
I mean, I've checked in the barrels, but
What's your modifier, Dan?
+4.
Oh, mine's the same. So I was going to say, if one was higher than the other, then we might as well get the help.
Being that you're partially doing this because you don't trust Alarias, I would say this would be separate roles in my eyes.
Makes sense.
Because you're looking to see if he's looking properly.
Wow.
What I told those bastards doesn't necessarily mean what I believe.
Okay, that's fine.
But
That's fine. I'm just basing this off what I've seen.
It's the same modifier, so it doesn't really make a difference.
You might as well both roll, because then the chances of one of you getting high is obviously.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice. He finds him.
Find a bit of him like a toe.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Right, yeah, you don't see much. Alarias,
Oh, okay.
no Billy. You swear in a tiny mirror that's down the very end of the hall, you see a flicker of a pale, skinned humanoid.
It's in the mirrors.
Oh my god, the fucker.
This is it.
Is it, okay, so it's a flicker, so I see it and then it goes, that's it.
Yeah, you see it and then it goes. Could have been a trick of the light, but you're pretty sure you saw it. You're confident something was there.
Alarias,
Kethra.
what was that?
What the? Oh, okay. I would have been
pull
slightly
the face.
freaked out.
Yeah, you pull the face.
Yeah. I saw something, a pale humanoid in the mirror. There's something freaky going on here. Some unnatural, magical creature is taking Billy.
Okay. Fuck.
It was in the mirror.
Do we go investigate, or do we get others?
So where was the mirror looking to?
The mirror is essentially facing you. Like, it's basically all... Your perception check was so good, but it's essentially you come down, it's all the way across the hallway of barrels. On the edge, there's a candle light sort of on a beam on the left, and this mirror, and you see as if it runs through it, through the doorway ahead of you, this pale-skinned humanoid. In front of you, but you can't see it in front of you.
It was... Whoa. So it was in front of where I was standing.
Yeah, in the reflection it would have run straight in front of you, but you can't see it. Like, straight in front of you, but it ran away from you.
So it was invisible and away from us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You definitely saw it in that reflection.
I've never come across this before, Kethra. How do we hunt something down that we can only see for a split second?
With numbers.
I mean, if we know it's down here, we have to get everyone down here. Can I do a message to like Gruzeel, Tim, and Zoro?
So Gruzeel will definitely be within 30 feet. Zoro and Tim, where were you going?
The kitchen.
We're heading up to kitchen then deck.
Okay, so if you go to the kitchen, then they'll probably be above-ish where you are, and you should be able to just about reach the deck, the main deck where Gruzeel is. So I'll say, yeah, you can message them all.
Cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, come down to the what do we call it?
Storage
Just
room.
a
Storage
room,
yeah.
yeah.
Lower deck.
Yeah, lower deck. Come down to the lower deck. We've seen a suspicious creature.
Alright, Zoro
Gruzeel will
will
run there.
This interrupts Tim trying to convince Zoro to pray with him that night.
You can do it
He's
on the
still
rundown.
chattering about it as they run down.
Zoro's like kind of interested. He's like, okay, tell me more.
Yeah, head straight down.
Okay.
Yeah, so as they come down, I'll tell them.
You get down there, you can't see anything.
Pale-skinned creature in this mirror, you say, Alarias?
Yeah. And it was
So are you
running-
guys getting close up to the mirror?
Now that Alarias has said it, I'll go up to it and kind of peer into it.
Definitely investigate.
Gruzeel's sort of thinking a bit to himself.
Can I roll perception or something? See if I.
Yeah, go ahead. Can I get a marching order as well? Like, who's in front of the mirror, who's behind
I'd
them?
probably be at the back just because I'm not really investigating the mirror. I'm still thinking. He's
I
had
imagine.
he's had a thought, but I'm gonna guess that's gonna happen after. I was gonna do it after the mirror.
If nobody else takes it, Tim would be second, peering over Zoro's shoulder or between his legs.
I'll be third.
I'll go behind Alarias.
I guess I'm like peering at it, so I'm kind of like leaning in, looking at it. 17
17.
perception.
Okay.
Well, you're rolling.
Hold on. Are you all rolling perception?
No, I'm too busy. I'm not looking at the mirror.
I'll roll.
Perception or initiation?
That's 3.
I just noticed I have a 0 intelligence modifier.
That doesn't surprise me.
-1.
You're not, I'm 0 as well, Haiss.
I mean, you're fighters, you know. So
Yeah, I'm -1.
It's not my dump stat, I guess. Yeah.
I got an 8, Arthur.
Okay. So, Zoro, as you peer in, suddenly, this pale, smooth face appears behind Gruzeel. Gruzeel,
Wait, behind
you
Gruzeel-
feel a slash at your back,
Oh shit!
and you take 6 slashing damage,
Do I see it swiping
Yep.
at Grizzly like in the mirror?
and then you take 8 necrotic damage.
Oh my!
Oh!
I'll draw my sword obviously instantly
What the
and
hell?
turn to face it.
How do I see it in the mirror, Arthur? Is it just like he's behind Gruzeel, like killing him?
It's a very smug freeze.
Yeah.
I know exactly. Oh, this is annoying because I know what it
But
is.
how do I see it? Like, is it just standing behind Gruzeel?
You saw it slash at Gruzeel, and then it's standing there, and then it scuttles a bit.
Is it still, like in the mirror? Correct?
You know, Zoro sees
You
it.
can't see it now in the mirror, it's gone out of view of the mirror.
Can I?
You don't need Zoro
Can
seeing
you,
the
can you all roll initiative?
Oh shit! Okay.
Are we supposed to tag something?
I'll tell the others.
I have an
guess.
idea. I have an idea of how to, but I don't know if I'm going to
I've
be
an
able to do it.
I'll kind of shout back. Oh my god!
11.
20. Not matters. But
11 for Gruzeel. Yep.
5.
5 for Alarias. Yep.
Unnatural 1.
1 it is for Tim, Kethra,
21.
and Zoro.
I got a natural 20, which is 24.
24.
Waste
Okay.
of 20, if you ask me.
So Gruzeel will go. So I guess we're dealing with something invisible. I thought so.
No, there's definitely something in this mirror, Gruzeel. I saw it swipe at you.
Okay.
How much health did Gruzeel lose?
A lot.
Yeah.
You
okay?
I'm on 8 out of 22. So no, I'm not great.
It gets a beefy addition.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Would
going
any
to
of-
say.
Would any of
20.
us other than Zoro seen it in the mirror?
So Zoro was the only one to see it in the mirror. You think you might have seen it?
I
For a
shouted it
sec.
back though. I said to them that like, yeah, I saw this in the mirror.
I'm
attacking
gonna.
me.
Okay, well then you all know you can see it. It's visible in the mirror at the right angle.
Alarias, you're in charge of these things, right? The stock.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything like sand, rice,
Salt.
salt?
You have salt. You will have salt.
anything powdery?
Yep. Yeah, I'll run to it and get some out. How much do you need? A pinch?
Not as
Handful?
much as you can spare. The best way to fight things that are invisible is to coat it in something.
No, it's not invisible, Gruzeel. It's in
Zoro.
the mirror.
Zoro,
Okay.
Zoro, please.
I think that's enough for a little bit of a
Yeah.
pre-round
Yeah.
chatter.
Yeah.
Initiative. Right, we have Zoro first.
I'm not really too sure what to do.
You
Actually,
know
mirror.
that you can see it in the mirror, so
Okay.
and that mirror is small. It can be taken off the wall.
So it's like a little...
It's probably about that, like, yay big. Like you could take it off the wall with one hand.
Will that count as an action, or can I just do it?
That can be a bonus action. It means, well, you won't have your second hand for a offhand attack on a bonus
Yeah.
action anyway. So
All right. Instead of that, then I'll just draw both my swords and like swipe at the mirror, trying to like shatter it. I guess.
Oh my god.
No, that's the only way to see it.
No.
Oh, okay.
That
Go ahead,
was Tim's
attack.
first thought as
No,
well.
no, someone's gonna shout.
roll an
You
attack.
can't
It's too late. He's first in turn order. Go ahead.
Hold it, you bastard.
We're gonna have to use shards of glass.
If people are shouting, I'd like hesitate.
Nobody's
like,
shouting. You're first in the turn order. You all
Exactly.
had to chatter beforehand.
We wouldn't be able to
Roll
react.
to-
We
roll
wouldn't
to
be able
attack
to react.
it.
We won't be able to rank. I'm too busy
That was your
talking.
first instinct. Go ahead.
I'm too busy talking to Alarias about throwing stuff on
Sorry,
him.
Zoro would swipe at it. To be fair.
Yeah. Just roll. Just roll.
I
to
got
attack.
That's 7 years bad luck in the first place.
I mean, with a sword though, you need
I
something
got a roll
bludgeoning,
60,
surely.
so it's like
Alright.
over 20. Arthur.
Yeah, you hit it and you no need for damage. Smash the mirror into multiple pieces. There are now a few larger shards on the floor, but mainly it's shattered.
Okay, with
Is
my
it-
bonus action, I'll stamp on the glass.
Oh my god.
It is now crumbled into even smaller pieces.
And then with my extra attack, I'll continue to grind it into dust.
Yes, we can use that
Don't have
dust.
extra attack.
Sorry?
Don't have extra attack.
Oh, do
You
I
don't
not?
have-
Oh, sorry.
No,
I
you
just,
got
yeah.
Level
Two.
5.
Oh, okay, fine. So yeah, I'll just yeah. Just keep,
I think that's plenty, isn't it?
Yeah.
I could
Right.
action surge to destroy it, but no.
Oh my god. That's
Good go, Zoro. Kethra, what do you want to do?
Zoro, you idiot! That's the only way you could see it.
6 seconds. That's good.
It was in
Carry
the
on.
mirror. It was in the mirror. Now it's dead.
We are victorious.
oh,
You're lucky I'm not shooting you.
Are there any other mirrors?
I'm
Not in
I'm
this
gonna
room. That was the only one.
Draw my sword, and I'll take out a pistol as well, and I'll just as soon as anyone gets hit, I'm gonna shoot behind them.
Ooh,
Oh, interesting.
you better hit on target.
Kethra, when you draw your sword, is this your long sword?
Yes.
In its shiny, shimmery reflection,
Oh,
you notice
Oh.
a pale figure behind you.
Could I stab behind?
Yep, go ahead, roll an attack.
Yes.
that's
That's a
pure.
raw 19.
That is.
Yep,
that
that's
is
a hit.
That is a
Oh,
bone and a
nice.
half that we've just gotten.
That would only be one hand, so that's a D8.
Big bone.
Sorry, you fucking idiot. That's
So it's
7.
still like.
I
just
will say
grinding
my
for-
logic behind
yeah.
that is Kethra's longsword is elven made and very shiny silver,
Plus, never used very often, so. can't
and
be
it's
that-
never
won't be
used
that
very
dull.
often, so it will be clean and it will be reflective.
That's a 7 total damage
7 total damage.
from a longsword.
You suddenly hear a wince, and it goes out of the reflection.
Is it bleeding now?
There's blood
Is
on your
it-
sword, but no blood on the floor.
Use
Holy shit.
your weapons. Use your weapons. They're shiny.
I'm going to say this now. Everybody
That was very
else's weapon is not well kept in our reflection.
Zoro would look
gonna-
after his
she's
swords for
gonna
me.
say-
Yeah, but yours
anyway.
is the short
Yeah,
sword.
yours are janky swords. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I got fucking ripped off. Yeah.
You're shivved.
Oh yeah.
Right now, it's that thing's turn.
Hmm.
Can I still look for it in my?
Yeah. You'll be able to look for it. I'll say that you'll be able to find it when it's your turn.
Arthur, are our
Can
gold
I use
coins?
a reaction to shout if I see it?
I'll allow it. Yeah, you can burn a reaction if you see it.
Arthur, are our gold coins shiny enough to kind of use them?
Your gold coins.
Yeah, if we just kind of.
I don't know, man. You need a big
Uh,
surface, really.
Since when have you had a pound that's that shiny?
Your
This is
gold
gold though, right?
Your
It's
gold
actual
coin
No,
may
man.
be shiny enough, but the fact that it's so small and the fact that it's probably actually been in your sack for however long, it's probably not shiny enough. Unless you've been buffing your coins, which I don't think is.
No, only swords. Not gold.
That's a euphemism and a half.
Yeah. Okay. Kethra,
Yeah.
you feel a sharp slash at your back.
It's behind me. Shoot. Get someone hit behind me.
You take 5 slashing damage, 11 necrotic damage.
Wow, we need to put this thing down before
16
it.
total.
That would one hit me.
Yeah,
Oh,
these
shit.
things are not fun at all.
Me and Kethra have second wind at least, so we can
Yep.
Mhm.
like heal ourselves up.
And then
We're
it's
currently
gonna
under
move.
threat, so
Yeah, if it takes Kethra out, we don't really have a good way to track it. So
Oh, you can pick up
Um,
the sword.
No.
As it moves, Kethra, you see in the
Uh-huh.
reflection, it moves towards Tim.
Tim,
Getting through
behind
back.
you. Behind him?
It moves behind him. Gruzeel, it's your go.
It's behind Tim.
Alarias, salt.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Oh,
You could reach a barrel
pass.
from here.
Oh, can I get to it?
comfortably.
Right, can I grab?
If he points, you can reach a barrel from here.
Right, I mean, cool. So I'm going to go to the barrel, grab as much salt as I can get in 2 hands, and throw it at the direction of where
Tim.
Kethra
Behind
told me
Tim.
to.
Behind Tim.
Behind Tim. Okay, so roll a dex attack roll.
With
I don't know
proficiency
how
or
this
not?
is going to go.
That's my reaction.
Yeah, that's your reaction.
Is it with proficiency or not?
No, you do not. You are
Salt,
not
man.
proficient at chucking salt.
Oh, okay.
You may be good at throwing shade, but throwing salt.
Throwing
Oh!
Wow, dude. 15.
15. Okay. Tim, you're doused in salt.
Great.
Behind him, you notice something has salt on it, and it's kind of slowly bouncing off him, but it will probably stay there for the rest of the round. Alarias, you can see this salt-covered creature is behind Tim.
Cool.
It's your go now.
Alright, I'm gonna fire off a firebolt straight at it, as it's like right in front of me. Is that?
Yep, it's just over Tim's shoulder, so you can comfortably roll an attack roll. Go ahead.
Salt in the wound, man. Salt in the wound should have done something.
Ooh,
The dad jokes are strong today.
that's 15 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Sweet.
Roll me some damage.
Would the salt on the body do extra damage? Because
No.
the salt would be flammable.
Salt flammable? It's not flammable, is it?
Sugar's flammable.
Sodium.
Salt isn't, I don't think.
So you can burn sodium.
You can, like extreme heat.
Yeah, extreme. I don't think a firebolt.
It's the firebolt.
A fireball, yes. A
It's a
firebolt
bolt,
is not
yeah.
extreme enough.
Yeah, cantrip. You know.
Nice try, but no. Maybe a cantrip when he's like level 15 or something.
No, I don't know anything. That's only 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. Some of the salt burns off. Tortle Tim, it's now your go. You know it's behind you.
Yeah, so this slight well, I haven't specified that I've investigated the jug that I have.
I'll allow it.
Allow it in all of
And
its
you've been
glory, or
experimenting
just-
with the
okay.
jug and probably found at least 6 or 7 of the properties.
Oh wow, okay. In that case,
That's a lot of properties.
he pulls a large sort of gourd-like jug out of his pack, and just sort of I don't know what the motion is, like attempts to spill it over the beast behind him, like swing around and
And like pour it over.
yeah, and pour it over. And as he's doing this, he shouts. Seeing as I wouldn't know them all, should I just roll?
Yeah, just roll.
Should I roll?
Yeah, roll. Do it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you. It's very generous. I haven't.
It's
played
okay.
with
Being that you didn't want to, like, you
He
did your
shouts-
knots in the spare time.
it. The most in character one that could be on there. Beer. And 12 gallons of beer.
These
Oh no.
gallons of soaking beer goes over this
Zoro's
this
found a new best friend.
thing, and
Feels
you
like
notice
it's,
like
shaken up.
this stickish substance kind of stays, but it's kind of washed away the salt,
Oh no.
and it's almost a little harder to see in this dim light.
I thought it would like drip off him or make him leave footprints or something. Bit
I
sticky.
mean, he hasn't moved yet, so
Yeah.
you don't know
To
that.
be
But yeah.
actually useful on my turn, I will use my bonus action to heal Gruzeel with a
Worth
healing
it.
work.
Nice.
So 1d4 plus 3.
Okay. Well,
It's 4 health for you, Sonny.
Better than. That's nice. Cool. Cheers.
Zoro, the last place you saw this thing was behind him.
Can I see it like dripping beer slightly?
There's a slight drip of beer. Yeah, you can probably just about make out. I mean,
Okay.
there's the salt's kind of just running off it at this point.
We'll stalk up to it and say, "You cowardly bastard! Don't even show yourself to fight us."
Yep, that's a 6-second sentence. Carry on.
Yeah. I'm also gonna. Well, no, I'll do that later. Okay, so yeah, I'll just go to hit it.
Yep.
So the first hit is an 18 total,
Yep, fine. Carry on.
and the second hit is a 16 total.
Yep, both hits damage me.
Cool. So these are D6s, aren't they? I just forget. Yep.
Yeah, those are D6s. Again, you got shivved.
Yeah. No. As soon as we get somewhere I can like buy stuff, I'm gonna upgrade. So the first one is a 9, and then
How
the
do you want
second.
to do this?
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you get to really choose. You can't really see it.
I mean, how do you do your final attack, and how do you want it to reveal itself? Because the invisibility kind of fades.
I would kind of like go up to it and kind of just like stab it like through the back, kind of like through the spine.
Okay, so you go up to it and you stab it, and suddenly this invisibility fades out from your blade, and then you see this skinned humanoid figure that's in drab clothing, is smooth skinned and has long clawed fingers.
It's gonna be like shut it, and then use my second attack to just like take off its head.
Okay, so and the head falls off and rolls away.
How many claws?
How many claws?
It has 4 long
Okay,
fingered
alright, okay.
claws and a thumb claw, but it's 4
Okay.
long fingered claws that are the longest.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
look at it in absolute disgust. Just shake my head.
Okay, well done. Combat's over.
Nice.
How the hell did this thing get on board? What the hell?
Good, is it? Does anyone recognise it?
Yeah, does anyone recognise it? No.
I'm gonna go to the back of the ship and see if I can find Billy's body.
Yeah. See if you can find what it's done.
Has he got any pockets in his like robes, Arthur?
No, it's just drab clothing.
No
nothing on him.
identification, anything like that.
No.
Hmm.
Smooth skin, so there's no facial features either.
How
thought-
hard are the nails?
Yeah.
The claws,
Yeah. Are they
Oh,
just
they're like-
fingernails or
they're
are
like
they actually
they're
metal?
like bone claws. They are.
Yeah. Snap
hard.
those puppies off.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
You could snap it off with like the hilt of your blade on the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna collect those fingers.
Okay, you go ahead and do that. I'm not even gonna make you roll.
And can I take
The salad
skin?
fingers.
Can I take some skin as well?
Salad
a
fingers.
good, yeah. Can I take a good patch of skin off as well?
Yeah, sure. Nobody's gonna stop you unless someone here stops you.
I doubt it.
No, I'm just.
A bit disgusted, but yeah.
So
the-
like disappointed more than anything.
Yeah, for the sake of brevity, we'll say you don't actually find Billy's body.
Oh.
Is there any remnant, like even his clothes?
I'll say that what you do find is in one of the portholes near the stern of the ship,
Mm-hmm.
you find the smallest scrape of rags of the trousers/shorts that Billy was wearing.
Ate him.
Hmm.
Can I cut open its stomach? Does it look like it's eaten recently?
Skinny is very, very skinny.
I'm gonna take its head as a trophy. What should I write down?
Skulk head.
Skulk.
Yeah.
Skulk, did you say?
Skulk.
Skulk head.
Skulk.
Where have I heard that before?
Nasty and pale and stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I
I'm gonna
sliced it.
take the rags, by the way, from the porthole.
So there's nothing. There's nothing in its stomach, like no food whatsoever.
No food.
Oh, this weird creature. What's it been doing? Okay.
Okay. Just to quickly move things along.
we'll take the body up to the captain and Salvador, I guess. And show them.
Yeah. So they'll understand what the situation is. A lot of people are sort of murmuring, kind of like how to get on board, that kind of thing. Maybe it's a stowaway, stuff like that. How long's it's been there?
They apologise.
I'll display.
Apologise for what?
Do they know what it is? Do they tell us?
No, they don't know what it is.
Can I
They've
roll
never
insight
seen
on the
anything like
captain?
that before.
Does the captain seem legit?
Yeah, roll insight.
Yeah, I've still got
Gruzeel
Tim's words. in my
Gruzeel will be
mind.
writing notes, by the way, on what this is. On what he obviously won't have a name for it, but he'll write down about it.
Yeah, features and stuff.
Like,
That's
I'm going to roll insight as well, if that's cool.
yeah,
Arthur.
that's cool. Go ahead.
14, Arthur.
Yep.
22
and
for me.
Both of you discern that Bloodbeard is entirely genuine. He had
Mm.
no idea this thing was on board. He had absolutely no idea. I love the fact I get the
This guy's bad news.
Okay. What about
He's a
Salvador?
pirate still.
What about Salvador?
But- Salvador also no idea this thing was on board.
Right.
Had absolutely no clue.
I'm gonna present the rag and be like, looks like either the thing killed him and dumped the body, or the kid escaped the ship by coming out the porthole. That's all that I found.
Deep sigh from Bloodbeard. Oi. Well, it's been a few days now. Unless he can't help, he's long gone. It's a waste of time to go after him.
Was the god of death?
Oh,
No, not OC.
OC. There isn't actually a god of death. There are ferrymen that pick up the dead and take them to their afterlives, but there's no specific
Right,
god
right.
of death.
That's fine.
There's a god of life.
No, that's fine. I'll say may at least the ferryman take his soul.
Mm.
Oi, at least the ferrymen. Hopefully it's the nice ones, not Jones or Davy or Locker.
Aren't they all the same?
No. What stories you been learning, child?
It's Davy Jones's locker.
No, there's Davy, then there's Jones, then there's Locker, and then there's Shadow of Death.
One of them sounds a lot worse than the others.
Yeah. They just ran out of names after a while. They just got fucking Shadow of
It's
Death.
called Arthur Shadow. Arthur, one last person I want to just investigate, kind of. You know the guy who joined me, Four Fingers?
Yeah, Johnny.
Johnny, is he in the crowd?
Yeah, he's looking at the whole thing.
I'll just go up to Johnny and be like, pretty sad about that kid, right?
Yeah, bloody hell. Right.
Alright, insight
What
roll.
kind of thing would kill kid?
Insight.
Inside check.
Don't
trust
it,
that
inside
dude.
check.
Oh, I've got my dice. Oh no, hang on. 16?
He is completely genuine, as far as you can tell.
Tap him on the back. We're alright, Four Fingers. We're alright.
Yeah, I am. I'm feeling fine.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in the day, I'd say, yeah, the captain's going to say, right, we should be at our coordinates tomorrow. I suggest tonight we have one drink for Billy. Oi, that's one drink. I'm looking at you, Zoro.
I was literally about to say something.
And then we all best get some rest.
I'll nod to Gruzeel and say, we should go to the medic.
I agree. I feel a bit cut up.
That slash was mighty big.
Yeah. I hate invisible things. But that's how I know how to deal with them. I've fought a few of them.
So he'll heal you. So he's going to basically cure wounds each of you.
Right.
For you, Kethra, he does 11 healing.
Wow.
Yeah.
For you, Sonny, he does 12.
Oh, nice. That puts me to full.
He rolled really well.
One of my slots.
Yes, he
Well,
burned his slots instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yes,
not
I hope that's a bit better for you. Just maybe try not to get into so many scraps again. Seems like the only people I see down here is you lot.
Well, better us than everybody else, I guess.
No particular preferences on this ship. I'd just rather you all quite healthy, if that's okay.
Well, invisible creature killing everybody. At least we got it before it got the rest of us.
Yes, that's very true. You've done very well, I suppose.
We'll kill things, you heal us. You're a very good doctor, by the way, so it's very, very good treatment.
Thank you. I've trained for a very long time.
I can tell. Better than the doctor I knew. She was a bit of a cow, really.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to say anything like that about somebody else. Not anyone I didn't know. Okay. Is there anything else anybody would like to do?
We don't have to RP at all, but I'm going to drag Tim off and demand to know how he uses that jug.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
That
Oh, I
was
haven't
such a
thought about
bad
this.
idea.
I knew we'd get along well, Tim. I knew there was something special about you.
Wait, let me get the entry up. And also roll another d10.
Yes, it's quite marvelous, isn't it? Drink from it now.
Oh my God.
3, 6, 7. And he pours the jug towards Zoro.
What's it look like? It's not like green and bubbling or something.
You drink from it.
I'll give it like a very cursory glance just to make sure it's not like evil, and then drink it. Yeah.
What does it look like, Tim?
Tim coughs and accidentally sputters vinegar.
Oh my God.
Fills the room.
Tim, I'm sorry, just quickly, I'm just going to say, if you roll that d10 10 more times, not 10 more times, 8 more times to get the rest of the list, essentially,
Can I just
I'll
have
say you can just decide what comes out after that.
Yeah, that's fair. I think the rest of the, considering how useful it could be, I'll probably spend some downtime just skipping that anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. I reckon in the space of, the day tomorrow, you can find out all the individual things.
Just sitting there sipping from it.
It's crazy though. So if you know them all, you can just on command pick one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
bad.
shit, one charge. My bad. So it wouldn't work. Nothing would come out.
Oh, sorry, one charge.
I'll just look at an empty jug and be like,
Yeah.
"Is this a joke?"
It's one charge per day, isn't it?
Am I a joke to you,
Be
Tim?
beer, actually. Yeah, up to 2 gallons per minute. So it would still be beer for the rest of today.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Whoa.
would be. So I guess they get drunk on free beer for the
Oh,
evening.
you probably poured a good gallon
Mm.
on the thing, but you probably have a gallon left.
I think it says 2 gallons a minute that it can pour out.
What
So-
consistently?
Jesus.
2 gallons
Keep-
per minute. Yeah.
Keep producing it.
That's
Well,
that's
There are max amounts, unfortunately.
It's a very per item then.
gallon's
Yes,
quite a lot.
yeah.
Could Zoro drink that much?
I'm just gonna say we're gonna have to roll a
No.
Constitution saving throw to see if you're
We can
sick,
tag-
and you'll have to roll at a
Little
disadvantage.
die.
We'll try and sell it to other crew members.
2 gallons of.
Dude, that's my water jug as a gallon, pretty much.
Oh god.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of
Think
those
about
sort
it.
of things.
Well,
It's
it'd be
beer, though,
split
right?
between
It's
Tim
beer.
as well.
Zoro could drink that if it's beer. And yeah, between the
No,
two.
you can't.
For a whole evening.
Not
maybe.
a chug, but spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
that's what I
they
mean.
aren't found for
Yeah,
the
not-
rest of the day.
Yeah, not
Just-
like down it, but like
Just
yeah.
a sippy cup. Sipping on it all night.
Right, nice. So yeah, we'll do that.
that's crazy.
Does it last
Yeah.
after the day?
Yeah, until the next dawn.
Till the next dawn.
You basically have until the maximum amount,
Mhm.
and the fastest it can come out is 2 gallons a minute.
You can get some really nice stuff out of it as
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And the liquid
Also,
lasts
badly
till the
bad
next
stuff.
dawn.
You could have rolled really badly.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
100%. I mean,
Look.
in that situation, any of them would have done the same thing, though,
Oh, yeah,
right?
true. Well, yeah. I
I
mean,
like to reward good.
I meant more
backstories.
like Zoro drinking it, just without knowing what comes
yeah, of
out.
course, Yeah.
But yeah,
Look, Tim had a really long, good backstory. He deserved a good magic item.
that's fair. That's fair.
And night goggles are cool as well.
That is cool.
Yes.
Okay, so Anything else anybody else wants to do?
No.
We're short resting tonight, aren't we?
Long
Yeah, you'll get a short rest.
Oh, sorry, we're doing the new.
Yeah,
rules.
gritty
yeah.
rules.
Yep.
Gritty
So,
rules.
I'll spend a hit die.
I didn't take any damage, so I'm okay.
I'm fully healed anyway, so I'm fine.
Yeah, you're lucky someone had a way of seeing it.
Zoro.
Yeah.
Every attack would have been disadvantage.
That's cool.
A fun little encounter.
anyone
Skulks,
watched,
are, skulks are
Bleach?
pretty cool.
It would basically be like a scene from that. Sonny, you've watched it, right?
What's that?
Bleach.
Yeah.
When Kenpachi fights the blind captain.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Basically
yeah.
like that.
Basically, yeah. When the Bankai and everything. Yeah, that was a good fight.
Back up to full after my short rest.
Cool. And anybody else? Anybody? Anything?
No, I'm good.
No,
Good.
just
Yep. Cool. Okay. So a little bit more sailing over the next day. Tim, you figure out how to use your bloody alchemy jug.
Yes.
You go on as before, and then you hit the latitude and longitude points specified on the notes, and Captain shouts, "Right, weigh anchor. We're stopping here." And you can see there are some rocks about 70 feet or so away from the ship, and it's still daylight. And you kind of wait around for a while. The sun's begin to set, and you can see Bloodbeard kind of pacing at the helm. And then thin, long strands of cloud sail across the night sky. The moon covered by a larger cloud. When the sun's eventually completely set. Still no shit. The breeze picks up, and the cloud disperses across, revealing the moonlight. And out of nowhere, shimmering on this ship, over by those rocks that were about 70 feet away, this black ship with a broken middle mast appears. Right. That's it. It's over there. And, like, lots of deckhands run to the side. What do you guys do?
I'll go to have a look at the ship.
yeah. I'll have a look at the ship
Mhm.
as well.
Okay.
Make sure I got all my stuff in order and get ready to go.
Right. It's only fair. You get first call at it. You found the note, so you get to scavenge it first. See what's on there. There's about
Captain,
6
you're
in a
too
long-
kind.
Aye. Ain't I just? There can be 6 people in our longboats.
We should take Johnny.
Aye, that's a fine idea.
Can Johnny fight?
You should take Johnny.
Way.
He's resourceful.
Yeah, I like.
Whoa. Me. Alright. Me.
Yeah, we can use you as bait, man. Come on.
Maybe-
I've heard a lot about ghosts, and I don't do ghosts.
Maybe you could lose the rest of your fingers to the true Johnny Four Fingers.
I am Johnny. Right, okay. Okay. Fine. But if I see a ghost, don't be surprised if I come swimming straight back here.
Maybe we should take someone else.
I know it'll be good for the lad.
Yes, he should face his fears. I feel he could be an
Come on.
excellent negotiator.
I agree. What a wonderful idea there, Tim.
Well, if you're,
Probably get him swimming in the deep end, and he pats Johnny on the back.
I mean, there's supposed to be treasure over there. I figure that's good for a thief.
And you with us, Johnny. What's gonna happen? You'll be fine.
He's like, alright. For the treasure, and for you, I'll do it.
I'll drop
Do you
them
know
all.
how to? By the way, do you know how to fight?
Yes, very good at hiding and then fighting.
Okay.
Not sure that's what fighting is. but-
I fight from the shadows.
That's a viable
I like-
tactic.
I like this guy.
Whatever works.
I used to know a guy that did that as well. He was very good.
So do you guys get into the longboat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Single
Yeah.
lantern at the head. Who is rowing, who is steering, and who is at the front?
So,
I'll steer.
I'll probably be rowing, I would imagine.
well, I was going to say, Zoro, in an unusual fit of keenness, is going to row as well.
Alright.
Tim will take the
Really
front then.
wants those swords.
Okay, row, front.
Steer.
Alarias, where are you?
Oh, just being in the back.
Be in the back. And...
Tommy.
Oh,
With-
Jesus.
with
sakes,
Johnny.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, mate. You comfy? Yeah. Never been on a ghost ship before. New experience. Ain't it
Just
brilliant?
Don't
Do you
get
think
us
this
killed.
one has portholes or
Jesus
ghost
Christ.
holes?
I'll bloody show you the porthole in a minute.
I guess we just have to hope that it's solid enough for us to walk on.
Yeah, alright. Chill out, mate. Chill out. Calm down. Okay.
Tim does have a caution on the row over.
Yep.
Um,
I understand some of you may be frightened of those who have passed over to the other side, but
No, not at all.
Not especially.
Right.
yes, fine.
I just want their swords, really.
Yeah.
I must urge you all not to act rashly, especially when the swords are concerned. We must treat them with respect.
So you're saying we charge right in?
No. Allow perhaps
Tim, I will be the
one
most
attempt at
respectful
negotiation.
with their swords.
Perhaps we could parley with them.
We're gonna party. I don't think that's gonna boat. That was the other ship we're on, Tim.
Parley. I learned this is not.
We could try.
You would have heard
So I
if you asked him, you would have heard parley from the captain himself. He would have told you that if you wanted any pirate code information.
Kethra's pirate pranks. I see.
Zoro just looks blankly at Tim.
I'll go first.
What's a parlay?
Tim, remember,
Okay.
keep those.
Party.
It's
Right.
It's okay, Tim. I know what you mean. Just put on your leg.
Okay.
No one can
So,
tell me
um,
what a parlay
Keep those
is.
swords. Nothing else matters, Tim.
Guys, the song I've put on the Discord chat, you can start from now and just have it on a low volume and stick it on repeat.
Yes. I'm joking.
As you
Sound.
sail toward the dark ship shadowed in moonlight, the sea feels unnaturally quiet. A thin layer of mist, white mist, hovers above it. As you close in on the ship, you can see that the wood is rotting and damaged, parts of it chewed away by ocean and time. Barnacles infest the underside of the hull as the ship lightly bobs up and down in the silent waves. Moss and algae have even begun crawling up the side to the damaged ballistas that peer over the main deck. You see the part of the hull is hooked on the single rock, the rocks you saw earlier. Barely peeking from the water, these rocks, as the ship sways around it like a hinged door creaking at the breeze. As you ascend onto the main deck, you can see the sails hadn't been pulled up, but are actually torn off. Ragged strips remain, the deck creaks with each splintered panel that you step on. A portion of the deck is crumbled into the lower one. The doors to the captain quarters hang off their rusted hinges. The main mast snapped in two. Welcome to the ghost ship.
Very nice.
Very nice. Good intro. And good music.
Thank you. You can leave that running for this entire bit, 'cause
Yeah,
it's
I've
just
put it on
kind
the
of
background.
creepy. And we need to move map.
Sick.
This is my incredibly
Where am
poorly
I?
drawn drawing.
So we're at the back of the ship.
You are at you're at the main deck. Basically, the top bit above you is where the quarterdeck is, and then you're at the main deck. That red part is essentially where the floor has crumbled in.
Okay.
So you can see down it.
You can see down it into the lower deck.
I'm guessing it's really dark around here. Is
It's
it? Arthur?
very dark. It's dim light at the moment. You have moonlight. That's about it.
All right. Can I snap on my night goggles and I'll just keep them on while we're on?
Can gives you dark vision.
Do I
Um,
see anything down the hole? No, I've got dark vision.
Roll a perception check.
I'd like to
Wow.
light on myself as well.
19.
You cast light on yourself again?
Yep.
On your shell, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yep. So
Good
Tim is
show,
now emitting light.
Oh,
I'll keep the goggles on anyway.
I
I got
don't-
what did you-
19.
19.
Yep.
You see a couple of bone skulls. Some bones down there, and crumbled in deck wood piled on top of each other. You can feel the boat by the ship, by the way, is rocking, and it keeps tugging, hooked on that rock.
Well, I'll turn to the others and I'll say, well, where do you think we should go first?
well, I guess we just go in.
I say we go for the captain's quarters.
I guess
Yep,
we
Captain's
caution
Quarter
and
seems like
with
a good
respect.
idea.
battle ready, I suppose. I'm gonna draw my
Tim,
scimitar.
Tim, you are the expert in the undead, after all. After having your family be what they are.
They are
What-
perfectly
what do you think?
reasonable.
What do you think?
Perfectly reasonable if we treat them with respect. The respect they deserve. We're doing very well so far.
How do you
We
treat?
should go in.
How do you treat a ghost with respect?
You ask him before stealing his swords.
I'm
I said-
gonna load
I think
my
we-
pistols with silver bullets, by the way.
I think we all know how the answer to that's gonna go.
Zoro's like salivating a bit at the thought of the swords, but he'll quickly wipe his mouth.
Oh God,
Oh my god.
so weird.
I'm gonna take point and try to descend into the hole.
So,
Okay, so you try to descend into the hole.
Mm-hmm.
I'll follow behind.
How far
for
down
this.
is the hole, though?
go.
Or at least
So-
light it up with his body as he's like.
Okay, well, if you lean over and light it
Yeah,
up, you can
yeah.
all see underneath there are multiple skulls and skeletons scattered across the lower deck. This is similar to yours. Hammocks are in here, and so are cannons.
Let's
This
go.
is a bit
Zoro,
more dangerous.
why?
Oh, sorry,
There's
not
any
cannons.
guarantee
Sorry,
you're gonna get the
ballistas.
swords
Ballistas. Apologies.
Oh, can I make
I'm
a
willing to
drawing?
come to an agreement regarding
Well,
this.
it's the captain's decision, not mine or yours.
Sorry, Alarias, what was that?
Can I just note down, just make a drawing of the ballista, just of what it? They're
Very
probably
cool.
all crumbled.
The ballista, the damaged ballistas on the main deck, and the ballistas further down. So the ballistas further down are a little bit smaller than the ballistas on the main deck. The ballistas on the main deck are very old, splintered wood, black, rusted metal, and they spring out into a quad prong ballista, where the center of the ballista has a damaged skull with an open mouth where the bolt would hang out.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a kind of drawing of it.
I thought we were gonna check the captain's quarters first.
Yeah, is that on this floor? We should probably do that first.
Yeah, that's on this floor. So
Before we
Do
do
essentially,
that
that.
last.
essentially within the underneath the quarter deck, you see there is a door. That would be where the captain's quarters are.
Alright,
Well,
let's
there's
go.
blue one over here. I take
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I guess we go in.
Can I get the marching order?
I haven't got the control, by the way.
I'll go behind
Oh,
Tim.
sorry.
If Tim's leading the way.
Mm,
I will also be not
not
far
too
behind.
happy about us going straight to the captain's quarters, but
Dude,
For
just
Jenna.
get in, get out.
Don't worry, Tim. You're with us.
With the
Before
judge
you
is going to
back.
be anyway.
We're very
Okay,
respectful,
you should now have control. Okay. Who's going in first?
Tim.
I am
Okay.
respectfully opening the door. without-
Okay, so are you like creaking the door open, knocking, opening the door wide?
Yeah, he'll knock. Yeah.
He'll knock.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
There's no answer, but you hear a slight.
Joy.
Yes, this is good. The lines of communication are beginning to open.
It wasn't. Okay.
Allow us inside. And Tim opens the door by a crack.
By a crack. Okay,
Pistols
so
out.
Is
One
everybody
up,
is everybody
pistols
battle ready? By the way. Out of interest.
No, I'll
if
keep
you're
my-
opening it
I'll
by a
keep-
crack, you will see this portion.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going, Tim.
Uh, as you're
I've got one
opening it up, you see that there is a piano
Oh.
Here.
Is anyone playing it?
No one's playing it. Just an old piano covered in dust. You can see the portion of the start of a main table here. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's great. Do you continue to open the door? It's very dark in here, but your light is shining out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the piano doesn't look. There's no like scary ghost playing it. Or anything, so,
No scary ghost playing it.
Fuck it. Go on. The rest of the door. He's gonna open the whole door.
Full door?
Full door.
Okay. You'll
Is it
see.
double doors?
No, it's one hinged door.
Okay.
Okay. Full doors. And so, can you walk in, please? As you decide to walk in, so I can know where you all position. Nothing happens. Just walk in.
I mean, Joe, if Tim hesitates, I would just walk in anyway.
Yeah. What do we see in the room?
It's so you see a hammock over here, place of sleep, a big table in the middle with papers and parchment rolled out, and an inkwell and a quill, a chair in front of it. The hammock is there. So is that everybody in?
Apart from
was there
Gruzeel.
space. There we go. There wasn't any space
Where's
before.
Where's Johnny? Is he just following us? I guess.
Oh yeah.
Johnny is still on the main deck.
Johnny, get in here.
Johnny's done for.
I'm gonna actually go out and push him in.
Hold on, let me just get this out for.
Just do like a stick man. That's what I do.
Didn't see where the hammock was.
I'm just gonna put this down for Johnny. Johnny can be. Yeah, hold on. Wrong thing. Go away. Johnny's there. And Johnny's just like, I ain't going in anyway. I'm right here if you need me.
You want to be by
you're
yourself
gonna
on a ghost ship? That's
Look,
not a good
I'm
idea.
fine. I am closest to the boat.
Uh-huh.
Can you
Johnny,
at least
the
stand
captain
outside
said-
the door?
No, Johnny, the captain said you had to come with us. Get in here.
You must not argue so loudly, you will disturb the spirits.
Alright, fine. As he gets to here,
Oh no.
the door slams shut.
Damn it, Johnny!
Double crossed
And-
again.
You hear again.
We mean you no harm,
What?
spirit.
Are you doing on my ship?
Can look at Tim.
We mean you no harm, spirit.
And you
We are...
see this spectral
Okay.
captain before you. And
Oh,
I think,
you must-
quite frankly, that's the best place to end the session.
Oh, Alright.
So, next time on Pirate Adventures, this ghost captain, why is he here? Will he kill you all? Who knows?
Probably.
Next
To be honest,
time on
I'm
Pirate
more worried
Adventures.
about Johnny taking the only boat and like saving us.
It's possible.
Should have dragged him in.
Right up now. I'll way back.
Alright.
It'll be fine.